they do it to me, it's gonna be very much like you are not my friend. Mm-hmm. And there's the thing though, like all of my friends know this, and they've been, or at least my friends' know this, and I've been very much like, that happens, you're gonna see a very different kind of mindset, because I'm very like chill, whatever, but like there's just certain boundaries that I will never cross.
It's so weird with guys too, because I've been in situations with my friends where I've seen like the lines get really blurry about that kind of thing, about like whether you're dating an ex or whether you, like, we were both talking to the same girl, or I'm fucking around with this girl, why are you trying to fuck around with that girl, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I always found it a little odd, but it gets really complicated too, because like, to put it in like crude terms, I've had friends that were fucking around with a girl that just wanted to be promiscuous, right? Yeah, you were just fucking around with her, and like they didn't even register her as anything more important, right? So the girl, because of that, of all that going on, when another one of our friends might have been in that situation where they could like mess around with her too, and it happened or not, the original guy wasn't like tripping about it. It's like, whatever, bro, I don't care about her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's whatever, right? On some like, on some like, I don't really look at women like that right now. I'm not even thinking about it like that right now. Yeah. But one of them will eventually try to like wife her up, or like make her the main girl. And then at that point, I'm like, see, now that's just weird. Because the way that it's not like you met her at HEB and y'all kicked it off and y'all were like, yo, this is cool. I really like you. I'm really vibing off. Oh, I can't wait for you to meet my friends. Or and it's like nice and cordial. They were the whole thing, right? Or it's not even like you met at a bar somewhere. Y'all are two completely different circles and y'all got to know each other. And it is what it is. No, like you knew from your homie that she was just hoeing around. Yeah. And so were you. And then you're gonna decide that you're gonna. So then I'm like, nah, dog.
Yo,
Then I get like real iffy about it. Even with my own friends. I'm like, y'all are wild. Y'all are tripping.
I've seen that actually. So I'm about to be airing out business that maybe is not my. We're gonna
just don't say names.
No, I'm about to be airing out business that's not my business, right? But somebody I know, it's a guy. Him and his homie, I guess we're fucking around with the same girl, right? And so, kind of going back to that, where it's weird, very weird. It's like, first, I don't understand how as a female, I don't understand how you can be homie hopping like that. That's just my personal. Homie hopping is weird.
Yeah, that's part of the principles, right? Like if you have your own rules.
It's weird. It's weird on the sense that it's like, it's just weird. You know what I mean? and then also it's like, again, the principle of like, I'm not about to be disrespecting you in front of your homie, and I'm not about to be disrespecting your homie in front of you. Like, that's just not how it's gonna be, because I'm not about to be comparing sizes and doing shit like that all the locker room talk with my girls on homies. That's just not how it's gonna work.
So then continue. So then
the guys. So to see that happening and to see two guys be like sort of okay with it, and I was like, okay. But then this girl got knocked up by one of the guys.
Ooh, hijo su madre.
And like, it's like, wait, like, and they never, but they were both just messing around with each other. Yeah. They were never, none of them were ever dating each other. It was all just homie hopping. Yeah. That's what she was doing. And then she got knocked up by one of the homies, by my friend.
Did the guys know that she was homie hopping, or were they unaware?
I think they found out after she got pregnant.
Damn, yo, she went up and said, y'all been fucking your friend too?
I don't know. I don't think that they knew exactly, but I think that they had like a hunch. But I don't know why they don't be asking these questions to each other or whatever. But like somehow, some way, she got pregnant by the guy that I knew. And
is she hot?
Nah.
That's why they didn't tell each other.
Oh, that's true. Damn. Damn. Wow. That's why I didn't tell her, because she was ugly. Well, now she got one of their kids. So
she got 3 kids?
No, she got his kid. Oh. She got his kid.
The tail and shit?
Well, no, the kid cute, but like, I don't know, man. But she was interesting. I was like, damn. Damn you, but
that goes a little male psychology for you right there.
I suppose so. Because
if she was hot, they would have been telling each other. They would have been like, "Yo, I'm fucking around with this girl," blah blah. They would have been like, you know what I mean? Or maybe they wouldn't have been saying like, "Yo, I'm fucking this girl," blah blah. Like, here's who she is or whatever. But at the very least, they would have been like, "Yo, I'm kind of seeing this girl. Like, she's hot. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing her again or whatever." Like, you know what I mean? Even if they didn't get like explicit, they would have said, I'm excited to hang out with a really hot girl. They would have said it to each other.
That's interesting.
They would have definitely said it to each other. If she's not hot, then
funny.
She's not hot, then that means that it was just maybe one of those things where like they just were trying to smash because they didn't have anything at the end of the night or whatever, and then like and she was willing, and like it just became easy. Yeah. But like they didn't want to tell each other because it's like not something you want to brag about.
That's funny. Oh my God, I've seen this on an episode of Sex and the City. I've seen
it happens though.
I've seen this, and wow, the male psychology is very interesting. Well, I suppose it's also the same when girls. No, even if the guy is like, we'll still tell each other about it.
Really? I can totally see a world where the girls don't say anything to each other.
I mean, again, maybe it's just the fact that when it comes down to my friends, if I'm choosing you to be a friend of mine that I tell this information to, I'm just gonna be telling you all the information. So yeah,
I always assume anytime I'm hanging out with like if I'm ever all the times that I have been with a girl, I always assume that her friends knew about me.
Absolutely.
I just always assumed.
Absolutely.
I always assumed 100%. Shit, we were here that last time.
Yeah. I was like, last I checked,
and like the fucking. It wasn't even like another girl. It was like the girl's brother. Like was telling me, and I'm like, "What the fuck, dog? Don't be saying like you don't know me like that." Like,
nah, I wouldn't be telling y'all about that shit. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't do it. I don't talk to any guys about any of the girls that I've been with. Even my really close friends, they might know that I've been involved with somebody, but like they won't know details. They won't know what happened. They won't know if it's still going on. They won't know any of that shit. If they ask, I might be real casual and discreet about it, but like in general, like I don't go hang out with my homies to try to talk about those kinds of things.
When it's like interesting because it's like me as somebody who hasn't actually been like looking to get any sort of emotional involvement with any of the people that I've been with or whatever, and I tell my friends about, I'm just like, look, this dude, this is what happened. It was fun.
Now, make no mistake about it. If it gets aired out that the homie was secretly smashing like the ugly girl,
the feita?
like the feita, just like without any like in the wee small hours of the morning, like I'm gonna roast his ass. You know what I mean? I'm gonna roast his ass. I'm gonna roast his ass at any chance I get afterwards, right? But like, you know what I mean? So like, if they talk about it or something happens, like I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say something. But like, I personally don't talk to a lot of the stuff, and just to avoid all the craziness, because again, you know who you hang out with, you know who your friends are, you know how this. Not saying that any of my friends are horrible people, but I go out of my way to make sure that if I am going to talk to a girl, it's a girl completely outside of our circle.
Oh.
It's not a girl that's like that it hangs around at the same places, goes to the same places.
See,
I don't do any of that.
That's important because, like, for instance, when I've gone places or outside of the city or whatever, and I make friends or whatever, and because I'm there with my friend in particular, sometimes we'll both see somebody that is like attractive or whatever, and my friend will be like, oh, this happened with that person. I was like, good to know. Please let me know. Like, please let me know this information, because this is the thing. I might find somebody very, very much attractive, and they might be the epitome of my type. But if my homegirl hit that, then I'm not touching that.
That's that code that we're talking about.
We don't share dick, okay? I'm sorry. That's that code. Like, I don't know.
I've never been in a situation where I've ever been attracted to a friend's ex that I was like, yo, maybe this could actually be like a relationship. I've never been in that situation. But I think I think I'm never in that situation primarily because I go. I don't date in our friend group, or not even in our friend group. I don't even date in proximity to our friend group. Yeah. So like,
I wouldn't do that.
We
either.
go to like a certain types of bars. I don't pick up anybody there. Yeah. We go to certain types of restaurants. I don't do it there. Yeah. A lot of the times I go out by myself and like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I just don't put myself in that kind of situation. There are, for guys out there that are dating and like you always hang out with your homies, like that's cool. You have your fun. Go do what y'all gotta do. But like there's 4 million people in the city. There's plenty of things you could be doing. There's plenty other circles and other places that you could be involving yourself with to try to find or flirt or whatever it is that you're trying to do. You do not have to be at the same places. You could camouflage.
And when I accidentally find people that know each other, we hop and ship. Okay, we are not doing this.
I might not do that specifically. No. It's just I just don't want it to be like directly like proximity.
No. Because this is the thing is like sometimes like
you might know somebody I went to school with, and I'm like, oh, fuck that.
No. What I mean is like if I've messed around with somebody and then I just so happen to mess around with somebody else, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, let me follow you on Instagram, and then they both follow each other. No.
Oh, you mean like the two guys?
Yeah. And then I'm like, no. Both of y'all is just a cutoff. We're never talking again because I can't even risk it. Like it scares me to a certain extent to think of, and it's not because I think that they would talk to each other about me, but it's just the fact that I'm like, no, like no, like, so it's like, even if there's like a faint connection, I'm airing out my business right now, but I have somebody that I like to see when I'm out of town in New York, and I so happened to see that they follow somebody that I was talking to in LA, and I was like, no, this can't happen. This cross country shit cannot happen. Okay, like I cannot. No. That's why we avoid things like that, because the world is small, but the world is small. You know what I mean?
The world is big, small.
The world is small, big, because like I'm like, look, if there's this many people around in the world that cannot be crossing, like we cannot.
Cannot be crossing fluids. On that note, this past week we recorded at the infamous Champ Burger. We went and we sat down. We talked about some more topics, and we can't wait to show you guys. So if you guys are ever on the east side, Champ Burger is it. You'll see it in the next segment.